Throw it down, big man.
Welcome everybody back to the Throw It Down Big Fella podcast. I am off my vacation hiatus, or whatever you want to call it. I haven't been on the podcast for a while. Summer's been here, you guys, but tomorrow night and Sunday, 2-night event, WWE Summerslam is in New Jersey. Correct? Am I right? New Jersey, yeah. It's in New Jersey. SummerSlam 2 nights. Cardi B is hosting, which I was looking through. I was like, oh, Cardi B's hosting. But I had to bring my friend, my companion, my WWE aficionado, Miss Raven here. We can preview everything that's going on SummerSlam wise. Raven, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Thanks again for having me. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I totally forgot Cardi B was supposed to be hosting until this very moment. I completely forgot she was doing anything with this. I wonder if her and Naomi gonna have a backstage segment because they had like a little back and forth on Twitter, which was funny. I think Bailey and Cardi got into it too, and Bailey ain't got a match on the card, so that'll give Bailey something to do this weekend.
That's so sad. Bailey has as of right now, that's just the downfall, the slope. We can see the slope, and it is really like it's slowly going down. Like
I mean, talked about this a while ago. Like, I think it's fair to say that of the four horsewomen, Bailey is number 4. And this isn't necessarily to be like, oh, she's a bad wrestler. I just think the charisma, the in-ring ability, like just being a captivating character or gimmick, she hasn't had that, or at least not at such a consistent level as Charlotte, Becky, and Sasha. And so because of that, it's like I kind of feel for Bailey because, like, of course, you want those opportunities. Like, you don't want to get bumped off the WrestleMania card the week of. Like, you want to be able to compete at the biggest show of the year. But it's also like, is the world hurting because Bailey's not on the card? You know what I mean? Like, is the show struggling or suffering?
Nah, I don't want to discredit my girl Bailey. She had a lot of swag. She brought a lot of people to the seat. She bought a Golden State. You know, she's a basketball player. I mean, she has more black than certain people on WWE roster. That's ominous.
And that's fine. But it's like, I'll say this: if Bailey never wrestled another match, would you miss her?
Yes. Yes. Because Michael Cole always brings it up. You know, Michael Cole and her have that what's the throwback of wrestler to a announcer? Like there was a lot of them. I just can't draw them.
Oh, he's talking like JR.
And like
that type of dynamic.
Angle. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, like it. I mean, it changed though since Bailey's been a face, but like heel damage control Bailey, their back and forth on SmackDown was cool. Maybe it's because I've never been a Bailey fan, and like no disrespect, like you know she's a solid wrestler. There are definitely women who are worse in the ring than her, but there's also women who are better than her.
Chelsea Green. No offense.
I wouldn't say Chelsea Green is a better wrestler than Bailey, but she's more entertaining than Bailey. And as long as you're entertaining, you're going to get more TV time.
Yeah. But so we were talking about the Netflix Unreal show. Chelsea Green. I've learned to love Chelsea Green more watching the show. Like she gets it. Like she is a gimmick. Yeah. She is not there to be taken for real. Although she did win the U.S. Women's Championship.
And it was a fun reign. It was a fun time.
Yeah. But she knows, like, look, I'm the crash dummy. Do what you got to do to me. Like, I'm getting paid. We're getting money. You know, and you need soldiers like that in WWE. 100%. So I've grown to love Chelsea Green a lot more. Like, she knows that she's a gimmick. She knows, like, it's not the WWE Diva days. And I want to take this the wrong way. The women wrestlers are much better than what they were 2013, 14.
100%.
Like, they're more serious, way more serious. Like, they had the WWE Evolution, the pay-per-view, all women in Atlanta, which was really good. Yeah. It was really, really good. I had a great time watching it. So the women are rising up, and Chelsea Green, I respect Chelsea Green more watching the show. Yeah. I know you need to watch it, Raven. You need to watch.
I don't know if I can. Like I said, I told you before you click record, I don't want to see how the sausage gets made. I just want to enjoy my hot dog. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to see how you booked SummerSlam. Just let me watch SummerSlam. Let me be invested.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, like so I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Like if I want to know something, I watch the interviews that wrestlers do, like a little podcast, whatever. But like I don't want to watch a show where y'all are explicitly telling me everything that went into what did it. I just want to see how it was done.
But the minds of it though, and that's another thing I like about the show. The masterminds behind the stuff that they create, the John Cena heel turn,
which is dope.
It's like, wow, like how do you create this stuff? How do you get to them?
And how much goes into it? I have such respect for creative because as wrestling fans, we've been wrestling fans most of our lives. It's so easy to be like, oh, I would have booked this, or I would have did this, and I would have had to do this, and this. And then you got to think though, they probably already thought about what you thought about, but they're not just thinking about this particular show or this particular pay-per-view. They're thinking 6 months in advance, a year in advance. How can we do this week? Like it's so much that goes into it. And so like, while I might rag on creative, I'll say there's certain stuff, or like for example, like when me and on my podcast we do like one booking decision we would have done differently. Like it's easy to say, oh, I would have did this differently. They probably already thought about that, but decide to go a different route to tell a different story. And so I'm sure from that aspect, it is fascinating.
Right. So also, before we start, rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. I mean,
what the P stand for? Like, I don't, how are we defining peace per se?
I mean, as a wrestler, as an entertainer, Hulk Hogan was top 5. I think wherever order you want to rank Hulk Hogan, he's a top 5 wrestler. You give me that look, right? He's a top 5 wrestler, not as a human being, but as a wrestler, he's top 5.
I'm not giving him top 5. I will say in terms of popularity, for sure, one of the most popular, like definitely top 3 most popular wrestlers of all time.
But you wouldn't put him as a top 5 wrestler? You wouldn't put him in there?
If we're taking into account everything, in-ring ability, mic skills, charisma, title reigns, like move set, like all match quality, stuff like that. Hell no.
Wow. Exactly. I would have thought like 5 or 4. Like I automatically John Cena, Roman Reigns, The Undertaker. Yeah. I put Hulk Hogan in there.
I'm not respecting no list that doesn't have Shawn Michaels at least in the top 5.
And I was going to say Shawn Michaels was going to.
I was going to say no Shawn Michaels.
I was going to ask Shawn Michaels. I wanted to give a little illusion of surprise. But yeah, that's a good solid top 5. I would think. You don't agree with that? Like
my all-time. If we're encompassing everything that goes into being a wrestler, I'd go Shawn, Kurt Angle, Taker, Bret Hart. And 5, I think 5, I'd go The Rock.
Okay.
And even for The Rock, like it's because of his charisma. You can make an argument he's the most charismatic wrestler of all time.
Yeah,
and that's what, like one of my friends put it perfectly. You may not like the match that he gives you, but he makes you excited for the match. The build up for it, he gets you invested. You just know when you sit your happy ass down to watch that match, you're going to be so disappointed, a la last year's tag team match with him and Roman, Cody and Seth. I still argue it was the worst of the card, and I'll argue that to the end of time. But the build up to it, I was like, I don't want to see the match, but I'm having fun. The ride is fun. So I will give him that. But no, I can't give Hulk top 10. I mean top 5. I just can't do it.
Kurt Angle though? I love Kurt.
Checks every box.
I love Kurt, but top 5.
Absolutely. In-ring ability, that dude. Mic skills, that dude. Charisma, that dude. Like longevity, that dude. Because you might just be thinking about WWE Kurt Angle. You put TNA Kurt Angle in that conversation too?
Okay.
It's different. It's different.
I didn't see TNA Kurt Angle, so maybe.
See, that's the problem. You see, you missed the days of Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Abyss, what's it called? Beer Money. See, you. Good times.
I just watched ECW, WCW, WWE. I didn't really
listen. TNA was fun until Hulk Hogan, Booker T, and them came. Then they got Main Event Mafia, and then kind of like they want to be new NWO, and everybody just joined. It stopped being fun, but or time.
It's like where the old timers just say, "Okay, hey, let's just."
Yeah, they need the check.
Okay. Maybe I need to go back on YouTube and watch some Kurt Angle
Dude, just watch Kurt Angle TNA.
because I'm
Everything's
thinking about
around.
WWE Kurt and like
Nah,
he's
I mean
fun.
WWE Kurt by itself is still remarkable. If you just look at WWE Kurt, I still think he's top 10. But everything Kurt, they don't call him Kurt Angle for nothing. Like kid,
Yeah.
the brother was going crazy in TNA.
He was
Yeah.
going crazy. W. Okay, I'll put your word for it, Raven. You know the wrestling. I'll put your
Just
word
check it
for it.
out. Highly
So
recommend it.
let's preview. Let's start with night one of
Okay.
SummerSlam and this first match. Like Sammy and Karen Cross. Like I'm sick of them. I'm sick of this. This is like the 10th time they wrestled. I want to say like I know it's not 10 times, but
I know what you mean.
how you think
I
it's going?
I going back to booking decisions. What was that? Night of Champions?
Mm-hmm.
I still say Karrion should have won that match. I know he ended up winning the rematch on Raw, but Karrion Kross since Mania has been one of the wrestlers who created a lot of buzz about himself by doing the interviews and social media. And now fans who didn't care about Karrion Kross 8 months ago were like, what's Karrion doing? Like we're with it. I'm with this. I want to see where it's gonna go. And then so losing to Sammy, I think hurt that stop up that momentum because if he would be saying that, okay, and then you can move him on to something else. But then he loses to Sammy, and you're still trying to figure stuff out. So the match itself, I'd be lying if I said I was really excited for. I know it's gonna be good, but I think if you want to build up the legitimacy for Karrion, he has to win this match. And in the case of Sammy, it's not like Sammy is like, oh, if he loses, his career is done. Like he's still gonna be Sami Zayn. Karrion needs this win more than Sammy does.
Do you feel like on this though with Sammy, like is it time for him to go heel? Because they're saying like he has something to, I'm gonna make Sammy whole and all that. Like, is it time for Sammy to turn heel?
I think
Turn
so
flip?
because really looking at Raw's roster, especially with Seth out, it's not too many male heels. Like you got Gunther, you got Braun and Bronson. I guess the
Drew?
New Day, but they're not really doing nothing with the New Day.
Yeah,
Would you call American made heels? Because they really don't do too much talking, especially with Chad Gable gone.
right,
So they
right.
could use a big heel, especially because the faces are so big. You got CM Punk, you got Jey Uso. It's looking like Roman might be making the pivot to Raw. So I think it would make sense for Sammy to go heel. I think it would be beneficial for him just because it'd be something different. Because like when he went heel that last time, I don't know if you remember COVID era, when him and
Mhm.
Jeff Hardy were going back and forth, he was like he was a truther, then joins the Butler, like that helped kind of reinvigorate his career. And so I think it'd be something cool, something different.
So yeah, I think Karen has to win it if we want to get this a new version of Sammy because
Yeah,
if they're trying to push Sammy, then Sammy needs to win this, of course, and push to get to a title,
right.
USA, something. Push him to a title. Sammy needs to win. But if they're trying to go totally different route with Sammy, uh, Karen needs to win this match. So
100%.
if we want chaos, we don't want a boring 2 night SummerSlam. So we want a little
Yeah,
chaos. So I think I'm with you. I'm gonna go
yeah.
Karen on this. I think he doesn't do. We don't really know what he brings
Right.
to the table. We don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
I mean, so he needs to win this to elevate his career, like you said,
100%.
resume wise. So I'll go with you. I'll go Karen on that. Let's go to the bathroom break match. I like to call this the Randy Orton and Jelly Roll match versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. This is the bathroom break. Talk to your friends match to me.
I I get why you do it. Because, Jelly Roll, you got to have, that celebrity appearance. Logan Paul's novelty is worn off. We used to seeing him around.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Bunny ain't coming back.
Right.
I just hate it because I feel like Randy and Drew could be doing something so much better with their time. Whether it be facing off against each other or just different feuds, I wish they weren't doing this. Like I'm not saying I want to see Logan Paul versus Jelly Roll, but if
I
it
do.
meant I would get a good match for Randy and or Drew, sign me up. But obviously I'm going Randy and Jelly Roll. I guess Jelly Roll's finisher is a choke slam. Who knows? Yeah.
He's lost
I'm
some
with
weight
y'all.
though.
This is the match I'm least excited for.
Right.
So I'm like, it'll be on, but might get my pizza.
That's what I'm saying. This talk to your friends, get to know,
Yeah.
socialize, the socializing match.
Right.
Jelly Roll has lost a lot of weight though. He looks
He
slim.
has.
He looks slim. He
You,
looks
you
like he's
think he
been
on that
working out.
Ozempic?
Uh, probably. So he probably owes
Okay.
Ozempic care. So Travis Scott part. So we're trying to get the WWE. What has he been doing? So I don't know. Like we
I
haven't
don't
seen
need him
Travis.
to. I don't want him to. The last I saw, and I try to stay away from like dirt sheets and stuff, but you be on social media, like Instagram Reels and stuff, like or the Explore page. Like I like wrestling stuff. I see wrestling stuff. And it was saying something about WWE tried to do something with Travis, but he's not like a fast learner, so he
Mm-hmm.
wasn't picking up on stuff. I don't know. I say all the time, I never have to see John Cena in the ring again, and I mean that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that twice as much for Travis Scott. I don't ever have to see him in a WWE for what? Unless it's Cody kicking his ass. That's all I want to see. I don't want to see him actually try to wrestle. I'm so good on
You're not
that.
intrigued on thinking that Travis could actually be like a wrestler? I want to
He
know.
couldn't be.
I want to know. Like,
What
are we know?
wait, like you remember Raw on Netflix when he was had a blunt coming down the entrance way with Jay? That's what he gonna be doing?
Yeah. And then he had he did the Sage while the Rock and the
The Sage? Sure. Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
it was
Yeah, no. No.
just stick to
No.
the. He had an album that came out a couple weeks ago. Just keep it right there. I
I'm
agree.
so sick of Fiend because I'm sick because obviously you watch WrestleMania. The lead up to it, you hearing it a billion times.
Right,
And
right, right.
then on College Football 26, it's in the game.
In the
And I'm
game.
like, if I hear this song one more time, my head's gonna explode. I'm
Right,
over
right,
it. So
right,
no,
right,
Travis Scott can stay where he at, wherever he's at. I don't care.
right, 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 right. But I agree. I think it is Jelly Roll and Randy
Yeah.
Orton. Randy Orton especially because
No, gosh, he needs it.
he needs to. Let's get to the ladies. Let's get to the tag team championship. The Judgment Day. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Who do you think comes up on this? Who comes on top?
It's tough. I don't know if you know this about me, Greg, but I am the queen, the head of the Charlotte Flair fan club
Woo!
here in Memphis. Woo! Love me some Charlotte. And I learned it was SummerSlam, what, 2018, when I
Mm-hmm.
made a rule to myself to never pick against her in at pay-per-views because it was a triple threat with her, Becky, and Carmella.
Uh-oh.
And I picked Becky and Charlotte won. I was happy she won, but I was like, it just should be Becky's moment that led to her being the man, all that jazz. I
Mm-hmm.
say all that to say, part of me really wants to pick her and Alexa because this "we're not friends" thing is like, like the fans are fucking with it, like they're actually cheering for Charlotte, which is weird. But on the other hand, if you're the Judgment Day, like you're waiting for Liv to get back. And the easiest way to create that animosity and that uncomfortability for when she gets back is Roxanne and Raquel locked in, like them being cool. And so, do I want to go with my fandom or what I think the better story is?
The
I'm gonna go
creative writing.
story.
But yeah.
So, yeah, so I'm gonna go Judgment Day. And plus, at some point, Charlotte's gonna turn on Alexa or vice versa. Like it may be at SummerSlam, but at some point it's gonna happen.
Right.
So I'm going Judgment Day for story purposes.
And who do you think would turn first? You think it would be Alexis or Charlotte?
I'm only going to say Alexa because everybody expects Charlotte to turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say Alexa.
Okay. Yeah, we've already seen heel Charlotte way too many times. It's
I
fun. It's
love it though.
cool.
Heel Charlotte is the best.
Yeah, she is, but it gets redundant after a while. So we haven't seen Dark Alexa in a while.
I
So
guess my argument to being redundant is when it's like the Miz as a face. He can do it, but do you want to see it? Are we really getting the best Miz as a face? No. It's same with Charlotte. So that's why, like, if you're just a great heel, I want you to be a heel. So
yeah,
that's how I feel about Charlotte.
just stay what you like to do. Like you're right. You're right.
What they say in High School Musical, stick with the status quo. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to be cool, follow one simple rule.
Yeah, true.
So yeah.
I'm starting to be a fan of Roxanne Perez. She's rest. I've
She's
never
really
seen
good.
her in NXT. I've seen NXT every now and then, but Roxanne can wrestle. And I just
Yeah.
think if you're trying to again build her resume up and you want that tension like Roxy and Raquel, we know Raquel can wrestle.
Yeah.
But they get that when Liv comes back, that's a storyline. So you don't
Come
want to
on. I'm
just
trying to tell you.
destroy it, poof, by
Yeah.
having Charlotte and Alexa win. So I think it does make fair points to have the Judgment Day win.
Yeah.
So, and of course, Dominique's going to be there to do something crazy to
Of course.
interfere for them to win. So,
Of course.
yeah, I think Judgment Day, that's a safe bet. The WWE Women's Championship, Tiffany Stratton, Jada Cardell. This is tough. I've been going back and forth with this.
I will give Tiffany Stratton this. She has had a very, very good reign. She's beaten some titans of the industry. Charlotte at Mania. She just beat Trish Stratus. Put on some great matches with Nia. She's been a really, really good champion. Her matches have been top notch. But over here is Black woman supremacy, and it's time. A storm is coming. I think it's time. Now, I will say this. I think Jade wins it, and I'm hoping it sets up her versus Bianca. I am hoping and praying. Because I still to this day believe that Bianca's behind her getting attacked. I will argue that until it's just in my face, I can't deny it no more. But again, big ups to Tiffany. She's had a great reign, one of the best champions this year by far. But I think it's Jade's time. I think it's time.
I want to believe you, but do you think like it's time for Jada? Do you think like Triple H and the creative team, they're like, is it time for Jada to? Because this will be her first SummerSlam match, correct? Or am I? This is her first SummerSlam.
Was the big three together last year at SummerSlam?
Oh, this will be as solo, right? This will be
well, yeah. I look at it like this, like you don't know what somebody's ready for until you put them in that position. And like at some point, you gotta give her a shot. Like you can say the same thing about Tiffany Stratton. You didn't know if Tiffany Stratton would be able to do it. She made the leap. Now, personally, I think Tiffany is better in ring than Jade, but I think Jade obviously has a lot of potential. Like she's done some really good things in the ring. She's continuing to get better. So I think this is Jade's time. And I mean, if it don't work, look at the women's roster. You can just put the title on somebody else, whether it be Tiffany or Nia, Charlotte, Alexa Bliss, somebody else, and you can ride it out. But I think it's time for Jade. Because at this point, like at this point, where else with Tiffany, where else do you really go? Who has she not faced yet? You know, like that's reputable. But I guess maybe besides Alexa Bliss, but that's really the only person I can think of at the moment. Or maybe Chelsea Green if they want to go that route. But I don't think Chelsea's there yet.
What about Lash Legend? Well, no.
My queen.
My girl. Nia and them got something, which I think that's a good story piece. Nia and Lash. I think that's something.
I love Lash Legend. I love Lash Legend. I love Jada Parker. I love Kalani Jordan. I'm sure you're noticing a theme here.
All black.
I want one of them to be NXT Women's Champion. I think one of the three will be before they make the move up to SmackDown and or Raw.
Yeah. Oh, Stephanie. Well, we'll get to
Stephanie
I know. We'll get into her night too. That's gonna be fun. I hate that she has to go against Naomi. I hate that, but really, that's a thorn in her. That's tough. But I'm going Tiffany Stratton. I just think that Jade needs a little bit more time to polish.
That's real.
It's tough. Tiffany's good on the mic. She's good on the ring. She's getting better and better. I've grown to be a fan of Tiffany Stratton. Jada is too. She's still fresh to me. She still feels like I get.
She's a little green. I get it.
I still get rookie vibes with Jade, and she's not a rookie, but I just get like that green. I'm still. The rapper is still on the toy type of thing. Like it needs to be a little bit more.
Still got that new car smell on her.
Yes, still got the new car
I get smell. So. I didn't watch too much of NXT Tiffany Stratton because for a couple years I kind of fell off. I started liking Tiffany Stratton when she debuted on SmackDown, and I think it was, I don't know if you remember this segment. She came out of Nick Aldis's office. It's Michin, Bianca, and Naomi. And she comes out and she said, yeah, I'm on SmackDown now and I want to take on the best the brand has to offer. Turns around, slaps the hell out of Michin and then just runs. Whoa. At that moment, I was like, oh, I love her. I don't know. I'm with it. Whatever she says, I'm with it. And since then, like she hasn't proved me wrong. I've been a fan. I like Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the meat of the potatoes. The two matches left night one. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and man, this is gonna be a good match.
It's probably the night one match I'm most excited for. So the easy answer is Roman and Jey. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because on my podcast, this was gonna be one of the tiebreakers. How many spears are we getting in that match?
Over 20.
Over 20.
Over
Dang,
20.
I didn't even think about Jay does them too. Because we know we get at least a couple for Roman.
We getting a lot. We getting Braun Breaker. We getting some. The question is, besides the spears, how many what's Bronson Reed's move?
Tsunamis.
How many tsunamis are we getting from him? I'm thinking about. Well, if I say 20 spears, I'll dial it back. Maybe 10
Okay.
spears and
Okay.
maybe like 8 tsunamis or something like that. Like
That's a lot of tsunamis from one man. But I mean, technically, low key, a tsunami is just an Uso splash. It's just called something different. If you want to be honest about it.
okay.
But yeah, we gon' that's a lot. But yeah, Roman and Jay for sure. I'm looking forward to the spears because you got two of the best spears in the game in the history of wrestling. I want to see some people get that like second out.
Okay. I'm going against the grain though. Paul
Okay.
Heyman, like, I mean, Seth is out. We don't know when Seth is coming back. If this is Braun and Bronson's big push, it needs to be right now. I mean, if they're gonna win, I'm thinking whoever wins is gonna be what? Go be a tag team, try to get the tag team champion. Like, what direction are we going after this match? Is my thing.
Roman ain't winning nobody's tag team. Nothing.
Well,
This man's gonna go on another break. He's gonna be gone.
So you think he's gonna go straight for the title after this? Like it's a title push. All right.
Maybe not immediately. It's what, August? Probably closer to the Royal Rumble. We'll start seeing Roman get in that mix. But right now, I don't anticipate. I just have a heart. I'll see Jay and Jimmy getting back into the tag team mix.
Okay.
But Roman, no.
He's out.
I think it's likelier he takes a little break, like it's gone for a few weeks.
Okay.
But in terms of Braun and Bronson, I see what you mean. I guess if it was anybody but Roman as Jay's partner, I would agree with you. But you ain't having Roman lose to these young guys.
I mean, we haven't seen Roman wrestle since when?
Mania.
Like, does he still have it though? He's gonna be a little rusty is my thing. A little bit. He's gonna be a little.
But at least it's a tag team match, so he doesn't have to do every single thing. He don't got to be in the ring the whole time.
I just think they got a Braun and they got a little charisma last week. My man Bronson took Roman's
the shoes.
I mean, so he's got some type of like it's something. You got to build Braun and Bronson to me. You got to build them something.
I don't think it's going to be like a total decimation, but it's like again, if Roman wasn't in the match, I would give Braun.
I would give Bronson and Braun.
I give him a better chance.
I think because Roman pushed him over. You're right. Roman is the guy. He's the chief. He's the chief. OTC. Yeah, it's Roman and Jay. Because I just don't know where they're going with Braun and Bronson. Like Heyman's gonna get involved. We know this. Yeah, I think it's Roman and Jay. I think that's.
You can still push them. I mean, especially if they still look strong. I think you still push them. You can still make them. That'd be all right.
All right. So the match you just don't want to see, the in night one, Gunther and CM Punk for the championship. I'm symptomatic to CM Punk. So symptomatic to him. After watching the Netflix show, which again you need to watch, Raven, he is so you just feel for CM Punk. He's been through a lot his entire career. I think it cultivates into this moment right here. I think it's CM Punk time. I think CM Punk's gonna win.
I agree that CM Punk wins, but I will say this: I think CM Punk has grown a lot as a person, but all these people don't just hate you for fun. You had to have done something to these people. So that's why I'm like, I'm sure he's been through a lot, but he also brought a lot on himself.
He did.
So, but yeah, I think it's what do you say? It's clobbering time. Yeah,
clobbering time. I mean, look, if we get if we get Living Color performing live, CM
they're not gonna do it twice. They did it at Mania.
I know. That was really dope. I love that.
That was awesome. That was real cool.
But I say CM Punk wins. I say it.
Yeah, I got Punk.
All right, let's go to night 2. Let's go to the craziest TLC match we'll probably ever see in our entire life. The Y6, DIY, Street Profits, Faction, Motor City, Machine Guns, Andrea and Ray, Phoenix. So many. How many is that? 6? Like 1?
It's 6. Did you even say the Street Profits?
Street Profits are in there? Yeah, Street Profits. Street Profits.
Street Profits, yeah.
6. It's a 6-team tag team TLC, the craziest TLC match we will probably ever see. I don't know why I feel like there's an advantage because there's so many Wyatts. So Would I be crazy to think that or?
No, I got the white six too, mainly because they just won the titles and like do you really take them off? Perfect world, I want the Street Profits to win, just like it is for Black women supremacy, Black men
Yeah.
supremacy as well. And I love the Street Profits. I'm Montez Ford is my guy. Angelo Dawkins, for those who know. So I'm very much so rooting for the Street Profits, but I wholeheartedly will be the white six. But it's gonna be a great match, especially because coming off the heels of the the TLC ladder match they had with DIY, Motor City Machine Gun, and Street Profits, where it was hailed as the best match of the year, and that
Yeah.
was what, a couple months ago.
Yes.
Like, I think it's only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time before they did it again. They ran it back just with more people. So I'm going via six though.
I'll go
I
watch
think it's
it.
gonna be a fun match. Probably the most fun match of the night.
I think so. I think, and it's probably gonna be the opener because all that
Oh
it's
yeah,
gonna
of
probably
course.
be opener.
Of course. Set the tone for the night.
Set it. Well, this one probably won't set the tone. The Intercontinental Championship, Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles. This is probably again the bathroom break social media match of night two to
I,
me.
the build has been fun. It's been one of the better builds for the show. I'm gonna go Dom mainly because I still feel like there's a story to be told between him and Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. But I would not be mad at all if AJ won it. It just feels like every year it's the rumors of this gonna be AJ Styles last year, and if it is, this is it, or we're getting close to it. I would not be mad at him becoming IC champion.
I think we have not seen the best of like the
No, no,
greatest. We haven't seen the best
we
Dominic. I
have.
think Dominique is time. If it's now or never for Dominic, is right now. Like
Yeah. Oh,
take
100%.
advantage of the opportunity. Like you're in
Yeah.
Judgment Day. Like everything went into gold.
Mhm.
I say Dominique wins it. AJ. I respect AJ. He's a
Mhm.
GOAT. He's all this team. Like it's Dominique's time now. Like
Yeah.
we still don't know the potential. I don't know the potential
Right.
Dominique can have on
Mhm.
WWE. So let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's see what Dominique is all about. So I think Dominique wins it over AJ, who's a GOAT. He's a GOAT, but I think
Yeah.
Dominique wins it. United States Championship, Solo, Jacob, Steel Cage match. This could get crazy too. like, uh, this is. I went back and forth on
Um,
this one too. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
this is a tough one, but my answer is going to be summed up in 4 words. I love you, Solo.
mm, mm,
I just because like he just won it, and I wouldn't expect him to win it when he won it.
right.
And so it would not shock me if Jacob won the title. But like, if you want to keep hyping up the MFT and you want it to be like, yo, this solo time, like, who need the bloodline? I got my own people. Like, obviously, the bloodline, the NYE family, the Fatu family, it's a million of them. There's plenty of people who can come help Jacob, but just at this moment, MFT is here. I think it makes more sense for Solo to win. But would not be mad either way. I love both. Even though, Jacob, I rock with you. I know you rock the fronts. I know you got the dreads. You still don't got license to use the N word. But other than that, you cool. Still
yeah,
mad cool.
it was a slip up. I think I'll give him a pass.
You know he says it in normal conversation, and I'm sure the Usos and them do too. It's
Mm,
just, bro, you said it in a rap song. People
yeah,
are gonna listen to this. Like, we rock with you, but we don't would you like that. Like,
sure.
don't calm down. But it's funny, the Uso. It's
Uh, I didn't know Jacob has so much personality. Like
He seems so cool.
he's
So cool. Like in his interviews and stuff, talking about like he went to jail, want to change his life, got in a wrestle, blah, blah. Like he seems like the coolest dude ever.
yes.
I will say I'm still mad we haven't got Roman versus Solo one-on-one, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I take Solo as well, but I would not be surprised if Jacob won. I would go with Solo as well. That's gonna be a steel
Yeah,
cage. You know, anything could be crazy happen in a
100%.
steel cage. So this
Mhm.
it's gonna be physical and violent, so to say the least. So I'll go
Yeah.
Solo. All right, let's get to the ladies. The Women Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch, the man. Laura, how you say her name?
Lyra Valkyria.
Valkyria. I wish it was Becky. Spoiler alert. I wish this was Becky. No disrespect to Laura. She's good.
Mhm.
Becky, this is Becky. This should have been Becky and
Bailey.
Bailey. Ah, Becky's gonna win. It's just no. I don't know.
I I'm gonna say Lyra, mainly because of the stipulation. If you lose, you can't. challenge for the championship as long as I'm champion or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think Lyra needs it more. Becky's in a position where like she can kind of pop in and out, kind of like Roman, where she can pop in and out when she wants to. I think I think her being IC champion was good because it helped bring legitimacy to it and helped Lyra elevate her game for sure. But kind of like you were talking about with AJ and Dom, like it's now or never for Lyra. This is her moment. We know who Becky is. We know what Becky is. Lyra's still trying to find her place, and I think the championships helped her to do that. So I'll go Lyra.
Okay. Interesting. I just Becky's just she's so decorated. Becky,
Yes.
she's pounding it up, and somebody has to feed the mouths at the house since Seth is gone. So I mean, let
Yet
her keep being the
again,
championship. Like
is she your goat, your female goat?
I am, it's tough. I take her over Charlotte a little bit. I know what Charlotte has done. I
Mm.
understand that, but Becky is. I'm fond of Becky. Like she's her personality. Like
She
she's
has a lot of
funny.
personality. I get that. Yeah.
Charlotte's just so bland sometimes. Like it's just I fall asleep. I nod off every time Charlotte does a promo. Like now I didn't go up like her and Tiffany. Now that
Mm.
was when they went off script.
Yeah.
It was talking about you 0-3. Now that was kind of
In your marriages, that was tough.
that was like ooh. They addressed that on the WWE show too, by the
Oh,
way.
I saw that and I was like, I don't want to see it, but like I can only imagine how uncomfortable that was. Because she vocalized, like, I think it was Sport. No, it was the Players Tribune,
Yeah.
where she was like, no, that actually upset me, which I can totally understand. Especially because like the Andrade stuff was pretty fresh. It only been a couple months. I can't even talk. Yeah, my go to Charlotte, but Becky is a respectable answer. I totally understand why
And
you
what
said
gets me is like this is the moment SummerSlam when Becky and Charlotte, when Becky turned on Charlotte, and we
2018.
saw
That's
and
why I
we
said
saw a
that was the
different.
pay-per-view that told me I'm not picking against Charlotte no more. Because after she got up, she shook Charlotte hands like everything was gonna be copacetic. She knocked her upside her head. Fast forward to Evolution. That was a great match. Just chef's kiss.
It all comes.
Also,
It
you
all
can
came
add that to
together.
Charlotte's cap. She could say, I made the man. But there's neither here nor there.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the Women's World Championship. Let's get to a potential GOAT in Naomi. She's the champ. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley.
Mm.
Who you got?
Um, this is the match of the weekend I'm most excited for. I'm ecstatic for this match. Um, like I said earlier, Black woman supremacy, specifically for Naomi, because I'm so happy for her. Like when she came out of Evolution, you would have thought she was my sister, my daughter, my wife. Like the way I was jumping up and down screaming for her, I was so excited. But like you would have thought I had money on that match. Like when she came out, just because I was so happy for her to finally get her moment. Because since she came back last year after being in TNA, like she's done stuff, but it hasn't really been her time, right? And so I was so happy for her. I will agree, though. You mentioned her potentially going against Stephanie Baker at Clash of Paris. I think she is going to lose to Stephanie Baker. Fast forward, but she's going to win on Sunday. I got to win the triple threat.
I mean, Naomi is just she's bringing a fresh light, black energy light to WWE, black girl magic, like
Yes,
the back and forth she went through with EO. She said, "What did you just say, Heifer?" Like, I mean,
that was
people
so
are
funny. It's comedy gold, and her on Twitter. Oh, chef's kiss! It's
yeah,
how what Drew is doing for the men, Naomi's doing it for the women, and
yeah,
arguably better. Bit yeah, she's
yeah.
great.
Because Drew went on Jimmy Kimmel promoting their match, and like, yeah, he's
Mhm.
just is he still detained in
No, he's
overseas?
back. He was actually just on SmackDown. He got back, I think, a day or two.
I
So
was
yeah.
worried. I was like, is Drew gonna make it to the match
I
tomorrow?
mean, low key, I don't think him missing this match would be the worst thing because again, y'all gonna lose anyway. You could be doing something better with your time, but
Get some more
whatever.
time to
He's not
recover.
gonna take the pin. That's all I care about.
Rio. I mean, so I guess the question is, we both think Naomi's gonna win. What does Rio do? Like Rio and Io, like where do they? Where do they fall into the category? Because we think Stephanie's gonna win. I think we kind of agree
Yeah.
that
Mm-hmm.
Naomi will win SummerSlam, but then get to the Clash and then
Clash of
lose to
Paris, yeah.
Stephanie. So Io and Rio, like where do they go from here? Like they're
I
both
think
great.
that's a great question. Just because we've gotten so used to Rhea being in that title conversation, I can't think of a time when she was not in it, especially after she joined the Judgment Day. So I mean, but Rhea's Rhea. She can do whatever she wants. Like, you don't have to have a championship in the mix to tell a good story. And so I think that this will allow WWE and creative to be like, try new things, try out matches we really haven't seen before. Like, I don't think we've seen Lyra and Rhea. We've seen Io and Lyra, which were great matches, but you can do something with that. I'm trying to think. Or if you have an NXT call up you want to do, you can have them go up against Rhea or Io. I mean, the Kabuki Warriors got back together. Maybe you could try to do something with Io and Asuka, or Io and Kari, or
Yeah.
Rhea versus Asuka. Like, there's still so many different stories that you can tell that don't involve the title. And so, like I said, I think this is going to push them to do that because, again, assuming Naomi wins, this will be the first time that Io and Rhea have not held that title since what? Liv lost it in, what was that, January?
Yeah,
Yeah,
January.
so,
On a
yeah.
Raw, we were like, what? What
I
happened?
was, no,
I
I
ran
knew
to
she was
you.
going to.
Yeah, I ran to you with all
Liv, I knew Liv was going to lose it. But then when Io beat Rhea, what a all that triple threat was so good at WrestleMania. Oh, I can't wait till Bianca gets back healthy. But what a match!
yeah. The women, like we said, the women's division is just so
It's that
competitive, and it's like the storylines. They're gonna find a storyline because this is
absolutely,
SummerSlam. They're gonna find something for the rest of the year, going into,
yeah,
of course, next year, Royal
mm-hmm.
Rumble, etc. So, yeah, this will be
Yeah,
very, very, very interesting how this goes. And so, finally, the match I'm waiting for. You're not a big fan of this match, but the undisputed WWE Championship, John Cena, Cody Rhodes, the street fight. This is the one I've been waiting for. Like,
yeah. I don't.
I'm
I'm
ready.
going Cody. I'm ready for this to be over. I'm so sick of John in this title. Like, I'm just trying to thug it out. I don't know how many more dates we got. It feel like too many. Just yeah.
I think
Cody.
Cody wins, and I think he turns heel. I think he turns
I'll
heel,
take
and I
it.
think Cena goes back to babyface.
Because Cena's gonna turn faces. When? I don't know.
I think he needs to
But
now. I mean, I think Cena. I mean, I'm sorry. I think Cody Rhodes turns heel, and we get Brandy? Can we get his wife back on the limelight? Is that possible? Triple H. I mean, we haven't seen her since Cody came back. Like, rarely do we see her. So get a heel Cody, you get Brandy coming back. Maybe. Am
I
I thinking too much?
want I can live with face Cody if we get heel Randy back. That's what I
Mm.
really, really, really want.
The cold, monolical Randy Orton.
Because I want the punt back. I wanted the punt. I hated Kevin Owens getting hurt for a multitude of reasons. Anybody who don't know, I love me some Kevin Owens. But selfishly, another reason why I was mad he got hurt is because I wanted to see somebody take the punt. We haven't seen somebody take the punt in over a decade. I wanted it, and we've gotten so close. But ain't no way in hell you punting Cody.
Right.
Well, at least as a face. Heel Randy, the Randy was like, I'm the reason you even got where you are right now. I think you forgot who I am, the Viper, the legend killer. Oh, I gotta show you what I am, who I am. Take your head off.
And we always have a moment at SummerSlam. Somebody turns heel. I
Of
think
course.
that's like a theme, like every SummerSlam since 2018. Oh, it's probably been further than that, but there's always
Yeah.
something at SummerSlam that's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, he's a
Or like
heel
a big return.
or a big return.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is the moment, the Cody Rhodes heel turn, or any other matches that we thought of before. I mean, maybe. No, I can't say Dominique.
Do you think Seth comes out? You think he's like legitimately out? I think he's legitimately out. I don't think he's gonna cash in, but I know there's some speculation. Maybe he'll come in for Gunther Punk. I don't think so.
I think that's later on. I think it's like Survivor. I'm thinking like Survivor Series
Yeah.
when Seth Rollins cash in. It could be sooner. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, the way he's talking, the way he's on social media, he looks hurt. Like
Yeah,
really,
I think he's legitimately hurt.
like legit hurt. Like Liv Morgan legit hurt. Like
Yeah, for sure.
maybe they should stop with these Saturday night events. Do you think?
Well, apparently he was hurt before that match.
Oh.
And then Liv's match, that was against Cody on Raw. I
Mhm.
mean, but it's a money making thing. Like,
I get it. They're
I'm
trying to
not
bring the
mad at
nostalgia
you.
back, but it's a lot. They do a lot of wrestling, and their bodies take a lot of punishment. Like,
Yeah, but it used to be worse when they were doing like the live events, like between televised shows.
yeah.
Those, even though they were a lot of fun. I don't know if you ever saw like a live event like that wasn't like recorded. So
Mhm.
much fun. Fun fact, that was the first time I saw Bianca Belair in person, was a live event at Minglewood Hall. It was an NXT event. It was so much fun. But I
Mhm.
understand why you don't want to keep doing those because, like, again, now that's you got Monday, Friday, maybe Saturday and or Sunday.
Mhm.
Then you got a show Wednesday, Thursday somewhere else that's not being recorded. Like it's not as much as it was, but I mean, still, wrestling in general is physically taxing, and one wrong move could either, at best case scenario, hurt you, worst case scenario, end your career. So it's a very difficult job. Big ups to all the wrestlers, whether or not you're good or bad
Yes.
in the ring, not as people looking at you, Hulk Hogan. Because y'all have a hell of a job and y'all putting y'all bodies on the line for our entertainment. And a lot of us don't deserve y'all entertaining us because some wrestling fans are sick.
They are. They are. They are. The stalking type. Yes.
Yeah,
You
it's
say
weird.
that
Very
twice.
weird.
Stalking. It's just crazy. You're right. There's so many crazy WWE fans. Like, ooh, I'm glad I'm not one of them. But
Yeah,
it should be a fun, entertaining SummerSlam. Can't wait for it. Got to bring you on again
of
next
course.
week, Raven. Recap all the stuff that happened at SummerSlam. Quickly before I go, talk about training camp a little bit. Not a lot of drama with your Ravens.
I mean, nah, I hate Isaiah Likely got hurt. We're gonna knock on wood that
Yeah.
that's the extent of our injuries. Christian Wilkins want to mosey on down to Baltimore. We got a spot for him on the D line.
Oh,
Um,
are you recruiting Christian Wood? Are you ready for that?
look,
There's a lot to
if
come.
you gonna help me get a ring, you can kiss all the heads you want to. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all
Yeah,
grown
I
ups.
don't want
Y'all figure it
another.
out.
I don't want another Richie Incognito on my roster. I'm sorry, I just don't like.
Man,
Or
Ricky
the Roman
Cognito would
announcement.
have shot that man. Kissed him. Would have been a whole different reaction. Yeah, that whole situation is crazy. But I mean, he's still like when he's healthy, at worst, a top 10 D tackle. Somebody's going to sign him. Like I'm a big proponent. I like mess and shenanigans. I want him to stay in the AFC West just so we can see the Raiders twice a year. And
Mhm.
so I think him joining the Chargers, you get to play with Khalil Mack,
What
who's
the
a
Chief said, you know what? Mahomes gets a call and said, let's bring this guy in. Why not?
hey, play right alongside Chris Jones. Then you got George Karlaftis right there too. Nick Bolton behind you. It ain't bad. That will play. They
Still
ain't got
not
no money
scary.
though.
Look, listen, I understand that. It seems, but look, we play in week 2, Super Bowl rematch. I
We
can't
playing week
wait
3. No, I lied to you. We playing week 4.
for
Yeah, we got in week 4 because week 3 is Lions Monday night.
yeah. But I can't wait. Opening night, you guys in Buffalo, the scene of the crime last year. Y'all should be like ready to go. Scene of the
I
crime.
just want us. I just need us to actually show up this time.
Oh yeah, Lamar's hyped
Uh,
up. I don't think you got to say nothing to Lamar. Like he's like, this
it
is where
feels like that's the overall vibe of the team. Is like everybody's just locked in and like we're hungry. But I mean, there's 31 other teams in the league that's saying the exact same thing. Everybody can say it as a whole nother thing to go out there on Sunday or Monday, Saturday, Friday, whatever you plan, and prove it. So
yeah,
that's what I'm looking forward to.
yeah.
And I want us to be healthy. More than anything, if we're healthy, we're a playoff team. So let's stay healthy.
You're right. And I think for my Eagles, like we're the hunted. We're not
Oh,
the hunters.
100%.
They're hunting us. Like
Oh, for
it's
sure.
starting off with the Cowboys Thursday night. The Michael Parsons situation, of course.
He ain't getting traded. Don't get your hopes up. He ain't going nowhere.
I mean, he is announced. He's pretty much announced he's gone. Like,
No, he didn't. He said he wants to leave, but technically, my brother, you are still contractually tied to this team. You ain't going nowhere, and that's just for this year. That didn't even bring up the franchise tag. He ain't going nowhere this year, and neither
I'm
is
just,
Terry McLaurin. Just in case you got a little excited, he
I
not
am.
going.
I'm definitely excited. We need a third wide receiver on my team. I'm sorry, Jahan Dotson. What was that? Like, what kind of trick? Can we
He
please
showed
get
up in
that
the
trade
Super
back?
Bowl. He almost had a Super. Well, he almost had the touchdown that got called back. He
Okay,
showed
he was still. I wish we would have got Julio Jones. Kept him. Like, I mean,
up
whatever
to do
remained of
what?
Julio Jones.
To
Like,
do what?
I'm just saying, like that was like just collect the bones. You know, like you're
Okay.
here. You're here. Like, hey, like
All right.
we need a third
Also,
receiver.
I know you don't want to hear this, but like, if y'all some kind of way got Terry McLaurin,
Mm-hmm.
Devontae Smith is your third best, is your wide receiver 3. Terry McLaurin's better than
True.
Devontae Smith.
True. True.
Yeah.
Devontae's
So,
got to realize, hey, if we do get, yeah, you're right. I
but
mean,
no, there is no way in hell. They're not going to trade him anyway because that's going to mess up JD's development.
mm,
But also, why would I trade you in the division? But speaking of your Eagles, because this has been such a hot topic, I don't even know how this got started. Cam or Jalen Hurts?
come on now. I'm not gonna dive into this. I'm taking Cam, but
Okay.
I wish Cam would have not said what he said because now
It's very
you
disrespectful. The
very.
disrespect Jalen Hurts has gotten this offseason is insane. If you don't believe he's top 10, okay, because I don't either. But to say
You don't think he's
I mean,
top
I'm sorry,
10?
not top 10, I'm sorry, I misspoke. To say he's not top five, okay, I get that. I don't think he's top five either.
Sure.
But not top 10 is
Yeah.
insane. And if your argument is, well, look at the players around him, that's stupid. If that's the case, then you can't call Peyton Manning one of the greatest of all time because he had Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison, what's called Dallas Clark at tight end, Adrian
Pierre
James,
Garcon. Pierre
like
Garcon.
Pierre Garcon when he was healthy. You can't say that what's it called? Drew Brees is one of the greatest of all time because when you look at Drew Brees, you got especially after they got what's it called? Brandon Cooks was really good, Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram, like or even in today's NFL. You damn sure couldn't call Patrick Mahomes one of the greats when you had Travis Kelce and Tyreek
Tyreek
Hill there,
Hill.
Kareem Hunt before he kicked the girl in the face. Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta. Like, I hate that argument, or Baker Mayfield. Like, I just hate that argument because I'm not in control of who I play with. I'm
Right.
not the GM. I didn't put the team together. I can just play with who I play with. So whenever the argument is like, well, we haven't seen what he's done without a lot of talent. Why, as a GM, would I want to put together a team that don't got no talent? That's stupid.
Everybody, you have to have talent to win. So that the Cam
Yeah,
one is
that's
like
dumb.
it's
That's
like
dumb.
Jared Goff. I can't put him. I can't put. I put him like six, and I put like Jalen Daniels ahead of. I would want Jalen Daniels like
I
over
love
Daniels.
Jaden Daniels, but
I
I
would
have
take
a
him.
thing against putting rookies top 10 after 1 year. I need to see it at least 2 years.
That's fair
Because,
enough.
like, with the ESPN rating, like, Brock Bowers is the best tight end in the league. Ain't no way in hell. Brock Bowers is a dog, and Brock Bowers is
You wouldn't
great.
take him
But
number one
George
in
Kittle's
fantasy
been doing this
football.
for years.
You wouldn't take him
Hmm?
number. You wouldn't take him as the number one tight end in fantasy football. Brock Bowers because I would.
Fantasy football and real life are different. Because while I might think you're like, for example, if you ask me which wide receiver, no, not wide receiver. If you ask me which running back I want in fantasy, my first pick would probably be Jahmyr Gibbs. But I don't think Jahmyr Gibbs is the best running back in football. I think at the moment it's Saquon.
Hmm.
Like realistically, I think I'd put Jahmyr at 4
Who
in
would
terms
you
of best
take?
running
Who
back.
would you take as your number one pick in the first round in fantasy football?
I get scared. I hate having the first pick. I hate it so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think coming into this season, I would go. I think I would go Jameer or B. John Robinson.
Yeah,
One of the
I don't
two.
think there's a wrong answer.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Like even Christian McCaffrey, you can argue.
No, I can't. I can't.
I
Not
can
not
argue
one.
Christian. I can
I
argue
need him to be healthy. I'm scared. I took him last year. I had the first overall pick, and what happened? He was hurt. He missed damn near the
the
whole year.
injury stuff. And
Yeah, and so
John
that's why
Shanahan did
I
a
can't
his.
do it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, he's a terrific player,
Right,
amazing player. It was
right.
funny because when I was with the Colts, I got the first overall pick and I got Justin Jefferson, which I will never regret. The
Mm-hmm.
person but after me got Christian McCaffrey. That's the year Jay Jettis got hurt, but still had 1,000 yards in 10 games. But again, he missed a portion of the season, and then Christian McCaffrey's running roughshod over everybody.
Running
So
everything.
you just, like I said, I hate having the first overall pick. But yeah, I'd either go Jameer or B. John. I think Saquon's obviously in the conversation. I just don't think Saquon's going to have the same year that he did last year.
I don't think so either, and especially the tush push. He's not going to get the touchdowns either,
No.
unless he gets a crazy run. You
Yeah.
know,
Because
you
they're
know.
gonna get rid of the tush push some kind of way. They're
Yeah,
gonna fight tooth and nail to get rid of it. And until then, y'all gonna use it as much as you can, as you
right.
should.
We should do it. First play, we get our championship rings. Tush push. Like this is what y'all gonna get. Y'all not gonna stop it. So
And because you can.
you know,
Because you
and I can't wait to the season. Well, we're gonna,
neither.
especially when we play Green Bay Packers. Ooh, I can't wait. Ooh, like them the ones that started this entire thing. Like,
I will say this that I will say the league used the Packers as a scapegoat because technically they don't have an owner. They're owned like by the city. And so they didn't have like a figurehead to put to it. I think that's my conspiracy. That was, even though I love how everybody's like, oh, it's a safety issue. No, the hell it's not. No, it's not. Y'all don't care about these player safeties. Shut up. You just don't like it because you can't stop it. Like, stop it. Y'all, let's be honest with ourselves. It's like Mike Vrabel. He was like, yeah, I mean, if I could tell Lamar Jackson to stop running, I would do that and call it a safety issue, but you can't. You can't. You just don't like it because you can't stop it.
You can't stop. You're right. You're right. So it started off last night, the Pro Bowl game. Trey Lance says, I'm out of Dallas and I'm about to ball out.
Trey Lance look good. Good.
I was like, whoa, look at Trey. Like,
hey, look, a quarterback go down.
And he's gonna start. And I'm telling people right now, Justin Herbert's gonna get hurt, and he's gonna get hurt, you guys. Like Justin is not he's not the reliable guy. He's gonna be out the top 10. And if he has another down year, Justin Herbert, take him out the top 10. Go ahead, call it. I think take him out. Like,
a lot of people live in a world of potential, and that's why they love Justin Herbert so much. I don't live in that world. I base it off proven commodities, and he's not a proven commodity. And so I don't have that same excitement for just like he's a good quarterback, but like I'm not like it's not hard for me not to put him in my top 5. You know what I mean? Like when people try to say, oh, Joe or Justin, easily Joe Burrow. It's not even a thought.
It's not. So we'll be interesting to see. I think the Bengals, some quick.
Their defense is gonna be terrible. It's so bad.
They're top heavy. They are top heavy. If Joe Burrow goes out, Jamal Chase goes out, Chase Brown goes out.
Literally, no. It's not even offense is fine. It's just that defense can't stop. That offense on any given Sunday can give you 35 points. The problem is their defense is gonna give up 42, and their defense is worse than it was last year.
And Trey Henderson is still not at camp. Like.
He's there, but he's like not participating. I say just trade him. You're not gonna pay him, and I don't blame you. Like, because if he's asking for like TJ Watt money, I'm not giving you TJ Watt money.
Right.
But
interesting.
It's gonna be one.
So again, I'm gonna bring you back, Raven. We're gonna talk about SummerSlam recap, and then maybe the week after preview the AFC North and the NFC North. Your division, NFC North. I think that's gonna be fun.
Hey, look, I love on my podcast, like around this time of year, we do like divisional breakdowns. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's just like look at all the teams and like kind of break down like everything going into the season. So I'd be more than happy to do that. I love stressing myself out about football. It's one of my favorite things to do.
I can't wait either. I can't wait. All right.
You ain't got nothing to stress about. You just want a Super Bowl. I don't want to hear it. You don't know my problems.
I'm stressed. But this is
whatever.
We have a different offensive coordinator. This is Jalen Hurts' sixth different offensive coordinator in 6 years.
Ooh.
I'm scared. I don't know. He's been an OC before.
I'm Greg. I got Jalen Hurts and Saquon, AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith is still the best offensive line in football. I'm scared. You ain't scared. You ain't stressed.
I am. I don't know who this guy is. We don't know who this guy is. Like,
if you would have said you were worried about your secondary, that would have more validity. You are fine.
I'm not worried about my I'm really not. Like our defense is. Especially Jahil Campbell, the linebacker we got from Alabama.
I like
he's about to be a dog. Like
him and Zach Bond. And I hate it though, but because I really love Nakobe Dean. Was a big fan of his at Georgia. But yeah, Jihad and Zach Bond, they're gonna be nasty together.
They're gonna be nasty. And our
Jalen
Carter.
What's his name? Lost a whole bunch of weight. Jordan Davis lost a whole bunch of weight.
Cooper.
Nolan Smith is coming into his own. Cooper DeJean. I look like y'all can play him in safety. Quinyon Mitchell is that guy.
We got the guy from Texas, the safety.
Yeah, Andrew Lavaca.
Man, I'm not worried about our defense. It's just the offensive play calling. And if Jalen says, you know what, I want to throw, I don't want him to do that. Just stick to
I don't think Jalen would do that. Jalen don't care. Jalen want to win.
There's a lot, like you said, talk about Jalen being a top 10 quarterback. Maybe he wants to be like, hey, I'm going to prove it. Okay. I don't know.
Jalen don't care. Jalen don't care. I know a lot of quarterbacks say, oh, I don't look into that stuff. The most quotable quarterback of all time, he don't care. What he say this week? Fatigue makes cowards of us all.
That was a great bar at camp.
Every time he talks, he's
a leader among men.
He is, and that's one of the reasons why I love Jalen Hurts. I get it. Y'all say what you want to about him, as specifically like as a player, but as a person, one of my favorite people in the league.
All right, you guys, that will conclude another wonderful episode of Throw It Down Big Fella podcast. Thank you to my guest, Raven Moore.
Thank you again for
Tell
having me.
everybody where you can go to check out your content.
Yeah, my podcast, The X Report, is on all platforms, iTunes, what's it called? Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, all the things. You can find us anywhere. We record just about every week. Also for the football fans, I'm working on an article on each team's best offseason edition, so be on the lookout for that. I'll have that out in the next couple weeks. That'll be at theexport.net. I repeat, theexport.net. And of course, I'll be promoting on my social media platforms and all that jazz. So, yep, that's where you can find me. Raven X everywhere, or Raven X Report. Yeah.
All right. That will conclude another wonderful episode. Throw It Down Big Fella, you guys. I will see you guys next time. Until then, peace out.
See ya.
Throw it down, big man.